fresh off of your first meeting with President Donald Trump. He praised you. He even said you could do a great job as mayor despite months of a bitter back and forth. Were you surprised by the warm welcome that you got?
You know, I was looking forward to having the meeting with the president to speak about the needs of the 8.5 million people who call the same city we love home, and to speak, frankly, about the affordability crisis that is pushing so many of them out of those 5 boroughs. And I found in the meeting that I had with the president a productive one, and a meeting that came back again and again to the central themes of the campaign that we ran: the cost of housing, the cost of childcare, the cost of groceries, the cost of utilities. And it showed that this is an opportunity to now start to deliver so that people can do more than just aspire to struggle in New York City, but actually to be able to live there.
But did you expect it to be so chummy? What was going through your head when you were standing there?
You know, I thought again and again about what it would mean for New Yorkers if we could establish a productive relationship that would focus on the issues that those New Yorkers stay up late at night thinking about. Because so often in our politics, we try and tell people what they should be worried about, what they should be concerned about. When you actually ask New Yorkers and you listen to them, you hear it come back to the issues that animated not just the conversation the president and I had with the press after our meeting, but frankly in the meeting itself. It was a conversation where we spoke about the need to deliver on this agenda. And I appreciated that when we had that meeting, it wasn't just in the Oval Office. He also took me into the cabinet room. And there we were looking at portraits of presidents of years gone by. And we admired a portrait of FDR. And in many ways, when I think about the candidacy that we've put forward, it looks to Fiorello LaGuardia as the greatest mayor in New York City history. You can't tell the story of LaGuardia without telling the story of FDR and the story of a relationship with the federal government that finally delivered at the scale of the crisis it was.
Now, people are very shocked that the mayor of New York, Madani, had a very peaceful conversation with President Trump at the Oval Office. Why? Because when Madani was running for mayor of New York, Trump attacked him. He called him a lunatic and a communist. And my advice to you, when you are under attack, is very important that you remember you always maintain your composure. And number 2, you never react emotionally, instead strategically. And what I mean, you walk away. Why? Because you can never have success with someone who is out of control and lambasting you, which means that they are disrespecting your character. Now, when Madani moved forward to have his meeting with President Trump, he conducted himself in a very classy manner, and he was dignified. And the biggest factor why the meeting turned out to be productive, because Madani, he made sure he did not hold on to any grudges, and he did not relinquish his power in terms of being petty to bring up the fact that Trump made derogatory comments about him. So as you move forward and when you are being verbally attacked, always remember, number 1, you got to maintain your composure. And number 2, you don't react angrily, instead strategically. And number 3, you walk away. Check out my video on how to always conduct yourself in a dignified manner when someone comes after you disrespectfully. You heard it from me, Cochise Pearson. And if this is your first time tuning in to my YouTube channel, I want you to give me a thumbs up if you like this content. And don't forget to make sure that you pass the word about my YouTube videos. Thank you.